peoples. Good mornings. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. What? What's up, Twig Town? We at it again. Alright. What's up, gamers? Alright, let's do it. You know what? We don't have console wars anymore. We got cloud wars. We got cloud wars. You're like, what? We don't have console wars anymore. It's called cloud wars. Listen to this. Says here, cloud gaming providers' response to the CMA Microsoft Activision merger block. Said cloud gaming streaming service like Nvidia and Boosteroid deliver response on British regulators' decision to block the Microsoft Activision merger. Says here, UK regulators at the Competition Market Authorities have chosen to block the Microsoft Activision merger on the grounds of anti-competitive in the cloud gaming. Now some gaming streaming service providers are weighing in on the decision. Says here, in its final report's determination, the CMA lays out its argument on why it believes the merger should not be allowed. The regulators essentially states that Microsoft has already a strong position in the cloud gaming segment and that its combined infrastructure of power, server, network, subscription service, and video game content could impede competition. Adding Activision Blizzard games on top of Microsoft's current position could tip the scale in Microsoft's favor and potentially stifle any innovation in currently unsuccessful cloud business like buy-to-play, the model that led to Stadia ultimate demise. Predictably, that are some cloud game service providers that oppose the CMA's decision. Most notably, those that Microsoft had signed 10-year agreements with. Both Nvidia and Boosteroid have spoken out against the CMA merger block, and both of these companies had made deals with Microsoft for a full decade of Call of Duty and Activision content. While the CMA has determined that Activision would likely bring its game to cloud in some form eventually, that certainly isn't the case now, as Activision depends very strongly on full game sales and monetization of current new titles. And then it says here, here's what Nvidia, who offered GeForce Now streaming with a BYOG business model, and said about the CMA decision. GeForce Now and other cloud gaming providers stand to gain even deeper catalog of games if Microsoft acquisition is completed. We see this as a benefit to cloud gaming and hope for a positive resolution. Boosteroid, a cloud gaming service that also offers a bring your own games model, said this: Boosteroid team and our users disagree with the CMA's decision against Microsoft purchase of Activision Blizzard. Our position on this issue is in the line that of Microsoft President Brad Smith. We hope for a quick resolution to this. Says, based on what we've seen in the CMA's final decision, neither Nvidia or Boosteroid would earn revenue share from Activision Blizzard game hosts on their service. Cloud isn't a storefront, but a method of access, so the real incentive to offer big budget games would be to hopefully boost subscription over time, as well as any possible upfront payment that both Nvidia and Boosteroid could get from Microsoft as a part of the 10-year deal. However, it's likely that these services would pay Microsoft, not the other way around. It all depends on the exact terms of the deal that were signed. And then it says here, as for what Microsoft President Brad Smith had to say about the decision, you can find that below. Smith echoes the assertion that the merger would bring Call of Duty Activision Blizzard popular games available to 150 million more consumers, a number that combines both GeForce Now total numbers based with the Nintendo Switch current installed base. And then shows a chart here. Then it says here, Brad Smith said this: "We remain fully committed to the acquisition and will appeal. The CMA's decision rejects a pragmatic path to address competition concerns and discourage technology innovation and investments in the United Kingdom. We have already signed contracts to make Activision Blizzard popular games available on 150 million more devices, and we remain committed to reinforcing these agreements through regulatory remedies. We especially disappoint that after lengthy deliberation, this appears to reflect a flawed understanding of the market and the way the relevant cloud technology actually works. Brad Smith, Vice Chair and President, Microsoft. Then it says here, Microsoft planned to file an appeal against the CMA's decision with the Competition Tribunal in hopes of a forced overturning of the merger block, which would then kick the case back over to the CMA for reevaluation. And that is the end of that. Now, let's get down to business here. We don't have console wars anymore. We have cloud wars. So remember, here's my thing. To me, the CMA blocked the deal to me they blocked the deal to probably get a more understanding of the whole cloud gaming business. There's probably like a lot more that they need to learn about it. But in this article now, I told you guys a couple days ago that the 10-year contract means that, you know, remember when Sony said they don't want a 10-year deal, they wanted to block the deal? And remember when I told you that if Sony could have talked to Microsoft, that means once if they sign like a 10-year to 15 million, 10-year to 15-year deal, and once that contract is up, they can renew it. That's what this article is talking about. Just because once you sign a 10-year contract with Microsoft, it doesn't mean that you can't renew the deal. Once the contract is up, you can go back. You can renew the deal. It wouldn't be like how PlayStation had it, where like they get exclusive content first, and then you got to sit there and wait. It would be like, okay, once the contract is up, contract is about to expire, you renew it, and then you can continue getting your Call of Duty games on whatever streaming service that you're using. And this is what this article is alluding to. So the CMA to me doesn't understand cloud gaming, doesn't understand the cloud gaming business, and to me they blocked it to get a full more understanding of how cloud gaming network and infrastructure work. To me, that's why they blocked it. Or you could say they were showing favoritism to Sony. But they blocked it to really like get a full understanding of cloud gaming. Microsoft leads the tech industry. Microsoft leads the tech industry with Windows, and they have a better understanding of cloud gaming. But the CMA, I don't think they have a full understanding of cloud infrastructure, network, and servers just yet, and how they work, and who gains to benefit from this whole situation. So that's why they probably blocked it. But cloud gaming is the future of gaming now. So we don't save our information on we don't save our information on the earth no more. We save it in the clouds. So yeah, Microsoft is trying to see this deal all the way through. They're trying to see this deal all the way through. So they're filing an appeal against the CMA, and then once that goes through, then they got to do a reevaluation of the entire case. Will Boosteroid make any profits off the 10-year contracts? As time goes on, I think they will. You know, I think they will. I don't think Microsoft is signing 10-year deals. Boosteroid wouldn't sign a 10-year deal if they didn't understand it. Nvidia wouldn't sign a 10-year deal if they didn't understand it. So is Nintendo. So is the EE. So is Nware. They wouldn't all sign a 10-year deal if they didn't understand cloud gaming. So, everybody that's signing on to these deals will benefit from it. But the whole thing now is that once the contract like is about to expire, then you can renew it. You know, just like this article brought out. So the future of video games right now is cloud gaming, and yeah, Microsoft is leading the charge in that. You know, so yeah, they saw the vision. They saw the vision with Activision Blizzard, and they caught Sony sleeping at the wheel, so to speak, not paying attention to the industry, and they jumped on it right away. So yeah, they beat everybody to this, you know. And, Activision Blizzard was really up for grabs when you look at the whole thing, because all the names that's involved, Google, Amazon, Tencent. These are companies with big pockets, you know, so they could have snatched Activision Blizzard up. Microsoft just beat everybody to the punch, you know. So yeah, Microsoft is trying to lead the way in cloud gaming, and that is the future of video games, people. So yeah, cloud gaming is in full effect. Okay, so yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on anything that's going on with this Activision merger case. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek fan. Or Dark Side. Come on. Peace.